Welcome back to the channel, and I'm gonna be honest. Moving forward, until the election is finally over, Republicans, you're going to dislike me, and that's going to be tough. But it's time to tell the truth about Donald Trump. He shouldn't be president, and I'm gonna be making a lot of videos on why not. And sometimes you guys just don't listen to what I say, so let's have some clips to kind of elicit or kind of just be clear on why Donald Trump is not good. Let's all run into it.
Dumb as shit. These are the people who worked closely with him.
And wasn't he president for 4 years?
Yeah, so let's talk about what he did.
Did he suspend the Constitution?
He tried to do unconstitutional things. Should I give you an example?
Yes, give me one.
So former Defense Secretary Mark Esper wrote in his memoir that during the Black Lives Matter...
Wasn't he president for 4 years?
Yeah, so let's talk about what he did.
Did he suspend the Constitution?
He tried...
That is a horrible art point when it comes to Donald Trump. See, he didn't do it last time, even though these are the same people that said, well, he's going to be different this time. I mean, the man says he wants to do something, and you want to take the risk of him actually doing it? I'm just saying. But we carry on.
to do unconstitutional things. Should I give you an example?
Yes, give me one.
So former Defense Secretary Mark Esper wrote in his memoir that during the Black Lives Matter demonstrations in 2020 outside the White House after the murder of George Floyd, Trump said to his defense secretary, and I quote, "Can't you just shoot them? Just shoot them in the legs or something." Is that how democratic rulers behave or
No,
dictatorial?
wait, let me ask you.
Man, imagine if Joe Biden said that about the January 6th protesters. Can't you just shoot them in the legs or something? But I'm sure you Republicans are going to say something in the comment section, maybe even agree with them. They're being violent. You gotta shoot them. I'm sure. Just, relaying or making it very clear that a lot of these Trumpies are racist. Not all, but a lot. Let's continue.
This. Mr. Esper, who was fired, wrote these things afterwards. President Trump has said, and people in the room, that was never said. Mr. Esper was fired. Mr. Esper has been discredited by President Trump, and that's why those
discredited by Donald Trump.
And Republicans that have worked in the
But he was in the room. You weren't. The Republicans weren't.
Well,
why would he lie?
was not the only one in the room, and others in the.
You know what's interesting? This is another Trump cult strategy. All the people that have said Trump said these things are all the people who've worked with Trump and no longer works with Trump. All of them are lying. Trump, I believe him. Everybody else, the people that he fired, they're just lying. Very interesting. It's such an easy strategy. Just say the worst things you want. Some guy exposes you of being a bad person. Just say he's lying and your cult's gonna believe you. Smart strategy, man.
And multiple people
and multiple people in the room
said he was right.
They
said that Trump said shoot migrants at the border as well.
But listen, when President Trump speaks, he is not a scripted politician.
You make him sound.
You're making him sound
like a toddler, which some people think.
Our president of the United States. Oh damn! He's not a scripted politician. I can't even imagine the leader of the free world to be better articulated and not say some of the worst things you can say as a person. Oh my goodness, the standard is so high for Donald Trump. Y'all get this is ridiculous, right? Come on.
He is.
No, he's not a toddler.
He should be president, but don't take anything he says seriously.
I never said he didn't say anything seriously. I said that he speaks in a way that's not scripted, and he speaks in a way jokingly sometimes.
Was he joking when he said shoot people in the legs?
Or he might have said it out of frustration, but I don't believe he said it because he has denied he said it, and others in the room have said the same thing.
In American history, in the last 50 years, you know American politics better than me. Can you tell me when a vice president has refused to endorse the president?
Well, that has not happened in the past.
It happened this time, hasn't
Yes,
it? Your own vice president refuses to endorse you. Your national security advisor says you're unfit to be president. Your defense secretary says you're unfit for the presidency.
Damn.
I mean,
Damn.
Employees, and unlike the current
his
president,
former White House chief of staff, John.
Hey man, they're all lying. Hey, Trumpies. They're all lying. They're all salty. A little salt, like French fries. Salty. Come on.
Kelly called him an idiot.
Oh, well.
His national security advisor, H.R. McMaster, called him a dope. His economic advisor, Gary Cohn, said he's dumb as shit. These are the people who worked closely with him.
And all of them.
They don't like
and
him.
all of
They don't
them,
rate him.
Yeah, usually people who are fired usually
They
don't
said
say-
this stuff
Yeah,
before they were fired in
no,
government. Actually, John Kelly said it to the staff in the White House. We're working for an
didn't
idiot,
say-
he said.
they
We're in
didn't
crazy
publicly.
town.
What, crazy?
Hey man, hey, getting cooked. Even these Trumpies are struggling, man. I see them in debates. A lot of them struggle. They just said they're lying. That's not true. What my cult leader says is true. What they say is not true. Hey, that's one example of Donald Trump sucking. Let's go to another one, shall we? Tune in.
Donald Trump's social media.
Now this one's from Fox News. These are the biggest Republican supporters on news networks. Let's see what they got to say.
Donald Trump's social media posts contain blatant lies, like Governor Kemp can't reach the president. Governor Kemp gave a press conference yesterday where he said, I just spoke to the president.
The governor's doing a very good job. He's having a hard time getting the president on the phone. I guess they're not being responsive. The federal government is not being responsive, but they're having a very hard time getting the president on the phone.
The president just called me yesterday afternoon. I missed him and called him right back. And he just said, hey, what do you need? And I told him, you know, we got what we need. We'll work through the federal process. He offered that if there's other things we need, just to call him directly, which I appreciate that.
He has promised me.
Hey, Trumpies, what are you going to say? Well, I don't know what you're going to say. Maybe he's a liar. He wasn't part of the Trump cult, so he's lying. The president actually didn't say Trump is the right one. He got Biden's phone tapped. That one, I think it was a senator or a governor. I got his phone tapped. Only listen to me. Everybody else. I mean, to be honest, I'm Trump. I'm omniscient. I know everything. And my cult is going to listen to me. Hey, man. That's tough.
Every single thing that I need. McMaster from South Carolina, also a conservative, getting everything that he wants, and then Roy Cooper as well. And there's only one president that we are talking about who actually has denied relief for one of these states. In 2017, Roy Cooper asked after Hurricane Matthew for a lot of money, and he got 1% of his ask. They denied 99% of what he was asking for after that hurricane came.
Man, Mr. Trump denying relief. Hey, man, they probably deserved it. They weren't a part of the Trump cult, I'm sure.
There are 3,300 FEMA personnel there, 5,500 National Guardsmen from 11 states, and search and rescue from 19 states. That doesn't reduce the devastation of this and how horrific it is, but to say that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are out to lunch during this, or they're sitting on a beach reclining there, they are clearly giving them what they need. They will be showing up when it is appropriate. And it's different for Donald Trump, who is not in office. He's just a guy trying to be president again, to show up and throw some bounty at people, versus someone who's actually the commander in chief and doesn't want to distract from what's going on. And as Dana said, Governor Cooper said, I will let you know when it is appropriate for you to come. And same goes for Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, all of it.
Tennessee.
Man, even Fox News is cooking Donald Trump. So that is part one of why Donald Trump sucks. And we're going to be making more videos. Don't you worry. Because I might be moderate. My opinion is my own. But my opinion is very clear, whether I'm in the center or not. Donald Trump sucks. So with that said, like and subscribe. Be mad, Republicans, because we're going to be making more videos. And don't you worry. I might hate Donald Trump, but I'm also willing to have a conversation, or at the very least, moderate a conversation for my podcast. So if you guys want to be a part of that, feel free to let me know in the comment section, because I do podcast episodes every Saturday where it's a nuanced conversation. How I'm feeling now is not productive for a conversation, but it's honest opinions and honest feelings. I don't like Trump. Never Trump guy. You all have a good one. Take care. Peace.